So Meatnormous doesn't know when to quit because it's driving him crazy as video after video goes up. And I'm just going to read it right out so there is no misconception about anything here. Under the name Roger Rabbit this time. It's funny you can keep posting all this stuff, but yet you convince Precious that you didn't do it. Right? Right? Precious, because I know you're fucking watching this too. I don't have money to contribute, but can you please talk about the following? For you, Meat, absolutely. Why did you leave Kerry? That's McFaddy, my ex-wife. Why would you on the internet say you're not going to pay child support anymore and contribute to the house? You should work and support your child instead of blaming everyone around her claiming she's being abused. Oh, forgot, Florida's a right-to-work state and no one will hire you because you might take their job. Jesus, how stupid do you think people are? That's reality. And coming from somebody who hasn't worked since 1991 and been faking a disability since then, this is something you know nothing about. Nothing. You fool. You fool. I didn't say I wasn't going to pay child support. I said I wanted to relinquish my parental rights because I was sick of this being held over my head and used as a weapon, as it absolutely has been. Erin wants and needs for nothing. For nothing. The child support is nothing more than to abuse me with. Period. Period. It's nothing more than a punishment. And I haven't been able to talk to my kid. I haven't been able to see my kid. I have been alienated from my kid because of you and your actions. What really happened at Macy's? I was losing my mind. At IKEA, come clean. Well, if you have some information, spill it. Spill it. Just the vague accusations, right? Right? Everybody knows what happened at Macy's. Oh, yeah, and what just happened at Macy's? Oh, they just closed 100 locations, and they're going under. Fast, just like I said was going on. Didn't I? Duh, didn't I? Seems like I always have a knack for calling this shit out, don't I? IKEA. I told the IKEA story several times over. If you have some kind of information to the contrary, please, please show it. Please show it. Tell all those that have sent you money how you never used a penny on a lawyer. You didn't even send your child anything. Well, as everybody who watches my channel knows, okay, when I started that with the intent of getting a lawyer, I got a frantic phone call from Kerry about a week into it, as I had already earned about $2,800 of it. That was, you remember, that was when I caught you forging my name on loan modification paperwork. Remember? Silly goose. Silly goose. This all started because of your fraud. Because you needed my signature on the loan modification paperwork that shouldn't even have been in existence because my name was supposed to come off that deed 18 months after the divorce was finalized. But no, you decided, okay, because I hadn't spoken to Erin in about a year since that point because of all your alienation bullshit. You decided that I probably wouldn't sign until I got what I wanted with Erin, which is accurate, and I would have had every right to have done. So then you made the stupid ass decision to sign my name on bank paperwork. That's what happened. Remember, I have it still. And then they served me with foreclosure paperwork for a house that nobody could tell me what the hell was going on. And it dawns on me, let me talk to this foreclosure lawyer. And then they tell me the loan's in modification. And then it dawns on me, how could the loan be in modification if my name is still the primary on the house and I didn't sign anything? Find out who the loan company is. get the paperwork, and whose left-handed signature is on there? Yours. Yours. So Kerry calls me, and please, I need the house, and don't do this, don't do that, and I could have raked her over the coals at that point for whatever I wanted, because I was already in contact with Woodridge Police and Bergen County prosecutors. They were taking it seriously. So I had a decision to make. Do I throw my daughter's mother in jail and just exasperate it more, as people were rooting me on to do? Or do I make a deal to have contact with my daughter and sign the modification paperwork and let it go through? I chose the latter. But in the process, people who were donating, people who were seeing what I was doing, said, you're really friggin' good at this. You need to do this full time. We'll support you. You deserve to be paid. Wasn't my idea. Wasn't my idea. And I'm sure the people who watch this video, who are behind, will be glad to tell you the same. Did you ever send your child anything? What was I going to send her? I don't even know her. Send her what? I couldn't even talk to her. So it gets rejected? Please, what am I, a bigger fool? You may have some people fooled, but a lot of know who you really are. People are entitled to their opinions, but I'm approaching 10,000 subscribers, so I don't know. I know it's killing you. I know you don't like it. I know you don't. But there's nothing you can do about it at this time, Meat. There's nothing you can do about it. People, go back and look at the interviews he did with his wife. You'll see a true narcissist shaming his wife for enjoyment. It's everyone's fault, but never your own. If people only knew your history. Right. No, people know my history very well. Very, 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 very well. Starting with video 1 of this channel. Did I tell you not to drive? Who's the first person you called? Whose fault was the accident? Right, because there were factors that led up to the accident that she was dealing with from her own abusive background. Patterns we fall in because of narcissistic monsters like you who have abused us and continue to abuse us our entire lives. See, all you can see is shaming and the blaming, and you'll never see the overall picture. Or maybe you can, and that's why you fight so vehemently. You're exposed, Meat. You've been exposed for a long, long time. Every one of these little downward narcissistic spirals proves it. And I appreciate the time you take at a jerking off and faking blackouts, you know, to write this bullshit and to watch all my videos. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate the time it takes you to dislike them. Because whether you like or dislike, you've watched it and you're putting money in my pocket, Meat. Every time you click on one of these videos, because I have a network partner that also pays me off the ad revenue. Every time you do it, money. So I encourage it. But like I told you the last time, every time you do, I'm going to call you out and fucking embarrass you. It's everyone's fault, but never your own. If people only knew your history. Everyone back home is thriving and it's driving you insane. Really? Then what's this email? Then what's this comment about? It's driving me insane. I rarely talk about you anymore. If you've noticed, there's over 600 videos now on this channel. Less than 80 of them were about my life before I picked up on your bullshit and started reading other people's stories. And you understand? I don't have you in my head. I'm moving past you. Yet you're telling me everybody's at home thriving. Yet you're spending the time out of your rigorous masturbation schedule and fake blackouts, okay, and acting like you're king of the block down the shore. So that's why I'm giving you the time here. I realize things aren't probably going as well for you down the shore since your neighbors actually testified against you when you tried more fuckery when you had the house fixed. You idiot. Like you're never going to get caught. You made an asshole out of yourself in Long Beach Township Court. It's a matter of public record. I read it, fool. I read it, fool. That's all right. Mommy never really liked the Clearys anyway, did she? Figured they'd be the one that really stand up against you in the goddamn hearing, isn't it? You think you're telling me? Why do you think I know that? You're telling me how you're thriving. Come on, guy. It's sad. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I know you don't like it. But there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. Because I'm smarter than you. I've always been smarter than you. Smarter than you. I'm smarter than your wife. Smarter than your dumbass kid, that other dumbass kid you had. Why? Because I got Redento's brain. I never realized how emasculated you really were by. I guess if I actually saw the two of you together, I would have seen it, but it's a shame he died when I was 11 months. You people better wake up and see this. He spends 4/5 of his time reading a long email, then blurts out BS. I see a lot of what he says in himself. That's where he gets his information. Wow. Really exposing something there. How do you think I have this knowledge if I haven't? People are, see, okay, dumbass. Okay, dumbass. Staley, he's really fucking, this is great. You said he was going to do it. I didn't believe you. Now I believe. Sorry, bud. Bump it. There you go. Cat knows you fucked up, dude. Cat knows you fucked up. I tell everybody. People come to me because I am a living example of dealing what they've dealt with. Of dealing with the exact type of abuse that you and your monstrous wife dished out. I tell my story, they're like, holy shit, the same thing happened to me. I know you thought you were like brilliant when you were doing all this. I know you thought you were so smart, but you're not. You're not. You're just falling in the same narcissistic traits that everyone else does. You're not special, Bri. You're not. Never were. But you already know that. I wouldn't have this information unless I went through it. And when you go through it, you see, you pick up the traits. You understand the behaviors. The difference, once again, Bri, once again, me, the difference is you knew it was wrong and chose to do it anyway, as did your wife. We know it's not right, and we choose to change it. I know that kills you. I know you hate it, but whatever. By the way, your home is not registered as a business. Does your landlord allow home businesses? Here come the threats. Here come the threats. I love the threats. I know. Threats. You can't do a letter without threats, though. You told me. I didn't listen. Bump it again. Good boy. I don't think so. You're a deadbeat dad taking people's money time after time under the guise that you're helping them. Gee whiz. I would think if people weren't getting anything out of my videos and they paid me, they would come on screaming and yelling, saying Ollie Matthews ripped me off. And I haven't had, actually, I had one dissatisfied person with a video, and they were insane. So 1 out of 600 will say, you know, people are always going to have some kind of dissatisfied customer at some point. I think my track record's pretty good, though. And it's up to them. See, you want to tell people, again, how they should feel about me and what I'm saying, okay? And trying to tell them at the same time I'm the narcissist and I'm the abuser. As you're coming in to a narcissism channel and still spewing the same narcissistic tactics, you can't stop. You can't help yourself. Keep going, Brian. Keep going. Because watch what happens after this video. So, wait. And that's the other point. Do you think that my landlord doesn't know exactly what I do? They know exactly what I do. They subscribe. I'm not running customers in and out of here. I'm talking on, here, this is what I'm talking on. A shitty HP laptop. That's the business. That's the business in a webcam. I'll go look for that eviction notice. Please, though. Please, I beg you. Please. They're subscribers. I wish I didn't tell you that because it would have been even more funny. Oh, gosh. Have you contributed 1 penny towards Carrie's insurance plan? Carrie's a public school teacher. She pays $0. Or at least at the time we got divorced, she was paying $0 on a Cadillac health plan. You can't get a better health plan than my ex-wife has. Impossible. Go look at the tenured teachers of the state of New Jersey's health plan, okay, and then come to me and cry poverty over it. Are you serious? Paid a dime in copays? Well, as I said before, at the time we got divorced, there's nothing in the divorce decree that I had to pay anything towards her insurance. She was getting free state health care. She still is. Now, whether or not they've altered that a little, that's not in the divorce decree. Unlike me getting my name off the deed of the house in 18 months, would never happen. That was in the divorce decree. Also, kind of hard to give her money for co-payments, A, when you've lost your job and you're struggling, and B, she won't pick up the fucking phone and talk to you for over a year or let you talk to your daughter. What am I supposed to telepathically know? I'll show phone records. So if you got some phone records that she has, that she somehow contacted me in any of that time, where, please show them. Please show them. She only has a cell phone and a house phone in their Viop, and you can get the numbers for years. Put up or shut up, Brian. Put up or shut up. Nope, you found another woman that fell for it, left your family, and put her in a job in a swingers club. How did you find that job? You need to come clean, Maddie. How did you get the job at the swingers club?
I applied for it.
Why?
Because I wanted a different job, and I always wanted to work for a club. Even if it was a nasty-ass club, it was a club.
Mm-hmm. Where was the job? Like, how did you find it?
Craigslist.
Craigslist. So I didn't find the job.
No, right? That was 100% on my own.
On your
own.
own?
I notified you afterward.
How I would feel
after I got the job, I notified strategy.
And we were desperate for money and
It was better pay.
better pay and everything else.
And the clients are the swingers. It has nothing sexual to do with the staff, which I liked.
Meat. It's kind of hard to come off and play like, you know, you're thriving and and you continue to do this under different screen names. I wonder how you're hiding this from Precious, though. Well, he's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know. Because remember, like the whole thing with me and him broke. You know, when I was saying how mommy used to do shit to him, sticking suppositories up his ass at way too late, grabbing. And you told him that it was me faking the posts, that it really wasn't you. Right. Explain this. Oh, yeah, and because you spelled my name with one T again, I definitely know it's you, so whatever. You know, for someone whose wife still works a public job on public benefit, on government job, on government salary, government paychecks, and has a fucking history the way she does, I have a very big vehicle here. Approaching, like I said, 10,000 subscribers. It's a lot. Not that, you know, on YouTube's, but for what I'm doing, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, anybody I've made a video for who feels that somehow I ripped them off, please post it. Anybody who doesn't know this story and thinks that I ripped you off for a $5,000 retainer when halfway through, you can go back and find the videos. The videos are back there of me explaining every point, because I don't delete videos. I leave them all up there. The only video I deleted from the channel, and I could repost it because I still have it, is the original GoFundMe. Because I'm not running a GoFundMe of the whole entire story. But after that, every video is there, including the second recording of your wife basically admitting it was you guys, and that shit falling apart. Every time you post one of these stupid ass comments, you make me stronger. That's why I read them. Because I just want to be clear for anybody who might have a fucking question about anything that happened. My life is an open book, and I made that promise to everybody when I really went serious. When I actually started doing this, I made the decision my life is going to be. The only way I can figure this out is I got to lay it all out there. Sorry if you don't. Well, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And remember, if you don't like it, remember you're the source for all of it, which really kills you. Because every time somebody relates to another story and I can tie it together from them. See, you're hearing something that maybe even I'm not remembering happened in childhood, which I doubt because my mind is like a fucking DVR. But it's possible. It's possible. This channel's a testament to you and your fucked upness. And I love the fact that I'm prospering off your dysfunction. And with the support of everybody, I'm not only going to prosper, I'm going to prosper way past anything you ever accomplished in your miserable, underachieving fucking life. You could have ran an empire, you could have done great things, and you chose not to. Because you're lazy. And you're dumb. But you do have talent. Just too big of a fucking coward and a fucking pervert to realize them, I guess. Now you better get back to fucking jerking your dick and shit. And try to make sure the Playboys aren't laying around. You know, Kerry says they're gone, but I find that fucking hard to believe. How many Playboys were around my parents' house, by the way?
They were absolutely
Everywhere. How much liquor and alcohol bottles were around my parents' two houses?
I can't even recall.
Can't even recall. Okay. I know you don't like this. I know you don't like it. But you better learn to love it. I welcome anybody who feels slighted by me, feels like I ripped them off, I gave them bad ideas, I'm talking out of my fucking ass, to please call me out in the comments section. To please call me out in the comments section. And I welcome you, me. You got something on IKEA, let's have it. These vague accusations. It's very Hillary Clinton of you, Bri. Very Hillary Clinton. Would explain why the other son's such a fucking raging pussy too, huh? Ah, that was fun. Wasn't that fun? Good job. So thank you again, everybody, for your support. I really appreciate it because this channel is not only for me, it's for all of you as well. I think everybody understands that this is a business that I am running out of my apartment. Okay? It's unreal. He just can't stop. He'll never stop. So, no contact, everybody. It drives them crazy. And again, if you want your story read on my channel, if you want my opinion on your story and your abuse, if you'd like me to expose the narcissist in your life, or would like me to analyze any recordings of a narcissist you may have, well, you all know what to do with the PayPal link and my email link in the description box. I'll have those videos right back to you. Until that time, this is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.